In the world of database design, the understanding and application of entity relationship diagram, ERD relations, is not just a skill, it's a necessity. It's like the backbone that holds the entire body of data together. Without ERD relations, a database is like a book with all the pages jumbled up. So, what exactly is an ERD relation? It's a graphical representation of the logical structure of a database. It shows how different entities or objects relate to each other. The relationship between these entities can be one-to-one, one-to-many, or many-to-many. Imagine a library. In a library there are books and there are authors. Each book has one author and each author can write many books. This is a typical example of a one-to-many relationship. One author, many books. To draw this relationship in an ERD, you would represent the author and book as entities and the act of writing as a relationship. The author entity would have a line connecting it to the book entity, with a crow's foot on the book's end, representing the many books. Next, consider a one-to-one relationship. This is where one entity is connected to one other entity. For example, a person and their social security number. Each person has one social security number, and each social security number belongs to one person. To depict this in an ERD, you would draw a line connecting the person entity to the social security number entity, with no additional symbols, indicating a one-to-one relationship. Lastly, consider a many-to-many relationship. This is where many entities can be associated with many other entities. Think about students and courses. A student can enroll in many courses, and a course can have many students. To illustrate this in an ERD, you would draw a line connecting the student entity to the course entity, with a crow's foot on both ends, representing the many students and many courses. Now it's time to summarize. ERD relations are crucial in database design, serving as the map that reveals how all the data pieces fit together. The three types of ERD relations are one-to-one, one-to-many, and many-to-many. One-to-one is when one entity corresponds to one other entity. One-to-many is when one entity is associated with many other entities. And many-to-many is when many entities can be associated with many other entities. Remember, when drawing these relations, a simple line represents a one-to-one relationship. A line with a crow's foot at one end represents a one-to-many relationship. And a line with a crow's foot at both ends represents a many-to-many relationship. In the end, understanding ERD relations is like learning a new language. It might seem challenging at first, but with practice, it becomes second nature. And this language, the language of database design, is one that's becoming increasingly important in our data-driven world. So keep practicing, keep learning, and keep exploring the fascinating world of ERD relations.